question we're getting a good bit of at the moment is about standing off animals before and after dosing, and that means putting them in a shed or putting them in a yard, okay? So in terms of standing animals off before dosing, it's really for sheep, but it can be practiced in cattle as well, where we're using white wormers, so they're oral, okay? So the idea of this is that if we're using an oral white or clear wormer in an animal, that if we stand them off for 24 hours, we clear the system out, and when we dose the solution into the rumen, it has a slower passage time, and the animal has more of a chance to absorb it, okay? It's not that the dose doesn't work if we don't do it, we just tilt the odds more in animals' favour of achieving, you know, a full successful kill on the worms, okay? So that's stand off and fast 24 hours pre-dosing, okay? And to be honest, if you're not going to be able to do the full 24 hours, it's not really something you bother, because you will leave some food behind if you don't do the full 24 hours. Again, we never withhold water from animals. So that's before dosing. In terms of standing animals off after dosing, we do this when we give a quarantine dose, i.e. when animals are coming into our farm or animals are moving to different blocks within our own farm, okay? So the reason we do this is to prevent the spread of resistant worm eggs and worm populations between farms or between blocks of land, okay? So basically our animal comes in, we give them our quarantine dose, but there may be some eggs that are very, very far along the digestive tract, right at the end of it, that our dose potentially won't kill, depending on the product we're using. So the idea of standing the animal off is that we give the animal 2 days, so 48 hours is the time we stand them off or after dosing. We give the animal 2 days to let those eggs be shed on concrete, through the slats, in your straw, whatever, and not on your pasture, where they can potentially develop into, you know, a resistant worm population. And again, we never withhold water, and during that period after dosing, we don't have to withhold feed either, okay?